Howdy, partner. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Gal. Do something a little different. This is Fallout New Vegas. I felt like shooting things. I love the Fallout series. I love the world. I love the gameplay. And this one in particular is probably one of my favorites, at least partially because it is so straightforward. Oops. So,
War. War never changes.
the classic
When
War Never
atomic fire
Changes.
consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
Okay, so
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
we got shot,
Guess who's waking up
or
over
we're
here?
about to be shot. I love the way they do
Time
this,
to
where it
cash
starts in first person
Will you get it over
with the
with?
gloves, so you
Maybe
can't
cons
see
kill
anything.
people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
So, that's our introduction. A little bit of a quick overview of the world, the specific setting of New Vegas, and of the situation we find ourselves in. New Vegas in particular has a very specific
You're awake.
build that
How
I
about
really enjoy. So I am going to be throwing a character
Whoa,
together that
easy
fits a
there,
specific
easy.
mold.
You've been out
That
cold
way.
a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
So, given the themes of this particular game, we're going to go with actually I'm kind of tempted to go that direction. Let's do stuck there. That's fine. Wait, that's fine too. Let's go to we're gonna do kind of a so this is very much like even more so than the other Fallouts, very got a cowboy vibe going. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna make a cowboy.
Well,
Let's
I
go
got
with
most
it.
of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Yep.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it
Trying.
slow now.
I'm
It ain't a
trying.
race. Ooh, looking good so far.
Come on.
Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do this to start with. Let's try. Actually, let's go with that. If I'm remembering correctly, charisma's almost worthless in this game. It's basically just for skills. Let's go ahead and do that. Luck is actually, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Luck is my favorite stat in this particular game, and it is abusable as hell. So we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be fun.
Huh. Must be some frontal lobe damage. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn a dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. Dog. House. Night.
Campfire.
Enemy. Light. Mother.
Let's see.
Okay, now I got a few First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see. Okay. How about this one? Last one. I don't have nothing to compare it to, Sumi.
Okay. We're gonna go with lockpick, repair, and guns.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Okay, we got 2 traits or none. Skilled. Let's see here. Let's go with built to destroy. Higher critical hit rate goes with the luck.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
So a quick look around here. If I remember right, pre-war books are actually pretty, or can be sold. Yeah. We'll start with that. I bet there's some other stuff around here we can grab. this is a game of if it's not nailed down. Cigarettes are light and sell for a lot in this game. Apparently he doesn't care that I'm sitting here and routing through all of his stuff. Rooting even. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. We sell a lot of this stuff, we should be able to get something good to start with. I'm trying to remind myself that this is not this isn't Fallout 4 where you really need to take everything that's not nailed down.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you. I hope you don't mind. Well, if you're heading back out, they call it a... Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Done. You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, we're not doing hardcore. So, we've got a character. Gonna do a basic, kind of simple. Oop. Yeah, I do have all the DLC for this. Okay. So that big luck score gives us a decent amount of spread of skills. And skilled makes it even better. We're gonna level a little more slowly, but that's okay. There's plenty of experience to go around. We get our weapons here. Got a pistol, which is probably gonna be our best bet. We've also got a laser pistol and a knife. Remind myself real quick, we do have decent energy weapons skill, so we can use that if we need to. And decent melee skill, so we can use that if we need to. Partially because of our jumpsuit, which gives a +2 to melee. So let's go ahead and grab a... We're gonna start with the laser pistol. It's got the least ammo, I believe. Start off with the... Oop.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Happy trails!
Go ahead into here and see if we can get some goodies.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Okay, I know I'm gonna want that later. Leather armor is the big thing I'm wanting here. Maybe I was wrong about that. Oh well. Okay. Cigarettes. Buffalo gold seeds, blood pack. That's fine. Braxo. That's not bad. Wouldn't mind that, but I'm not gonna push it. Don't have any bullets for it yet. That one's actually really good for us because it's bonus on crits. We'll wait on that though.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
Okay. We're gonna swap to some leather armor. Now we just need a hat.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could meet me outside. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. That's the right idea. Look down. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you... Tell you what. I gotta go chase Gek. So, I'm heading back now. Hey, do me a favor. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say...
Okay.
I'm
We're basically...
nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town.
Okay.
Survivor of an attack.
So we are
he
gonna
says.
go ahead and
Bad men
deal
after
with
him.
Ringo.
Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just... He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Where's 3?
Feeling thirsty? I can take... Yeah, I heard it turn right back on. You're welcome.
Okay. So we've got the varmint rifle. Trying to remember here. Okay, R is reload, T is wait, F switches views. There we go. VATS is V. Stop doing that before I accidentally shoot something. Hop over to data, quests, and we want to do that. follow the map here. I think this is the schoolhouse, which was mentioned. Nope, that's Dr. Mitchell. The schoolhouse was mentioned. That does have some stuff in it. We'll go ahead and continue with the quest. Just so you know, I am planning on doing a pretty straightforward run here. I'm not going to do all of the DLC material. I may do one or two. I am probably going to kind of break the game pretty early on here.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. We got off to a bad start. It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids.
I am gonna play the
there's
game.
more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any... Here, take this holotape. So... Don't worry.
I'm trying to remember how this works. And we'll just do the whole... Okay. I don't remember how to play, and I'm going to lose half my money here. I have no idea what's happening right now. For some reason, the left and right aren't working. There we go. Aha! You've activated my trap card. I remember really enjoying this, the card games in this. I definitely do not remember how to play that, though. Yeah, we're just gonna fold. Okay. Outbid your opponent's caravan with the highest value of numbered cards without being too light or overburdened. Okay, so we made it between 21 and 26. Over 26? Over 26. Okay. Choose determine with the first card placed to the caravan. Alright. The direction of by the second. Ace value of 1. Jokers played on aces, remove all other non-face cards. Listed value, jokers played on these cards, remove all other cards. Jack played against ace. 2 to 10, removes that card. Played against ace, 2 to 10. Versus the current direction. Adds the value of that card again. Post check. Removes that card and any face cards attached to it. Okay. So the jack is to screw your opponents over. Player's caravan is considered sold when the value of the cards is over 20 and under 20, 21, 27. Okay. So now that I've lost that money,
What is it? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can. We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just... Start with Sonny Sm... So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
no, I wanna.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. I wanted to play more cards now that I actually understand how to do it. That's okay. We'll deal with that later. I'm gonna talk to Sonny and figure out who else is available. I believe Sonny will give us more people to talk to. Hmm. Thought you could knock those boards off. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe you need more oomph behind it. Or maybe this isn't the building I thought it was. Also possible. Head back into the saloon. We'll go find Sunny.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings? If I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Okay.
Sure can. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading...
Okay.
So you're planning on taking on Joe? I'm sure.
Okay, we're gonna go through here, sell a couple random things. Go ahead and sell the cases, couple batteries.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Not pointing anything at your head, I swear. Start with Doc Mitchell.
Welcome back. seems like we're... Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Okay. One down. There's the school. We could use that, but I said I wanted to play a first-person shooter. So that's what we're doing. Go quick run through here. Go ahead and just grab the stuff. We'll sell all the junk. If you haven't played Fallout before, basically, as we're going through here, we're gonna see a lot of random stuff. Oh, we get to do the hacking minigame here. So the trick with the hacking minigame, you have to guess the word. It'll tell you how many letters were correct. So we know that out of the word secrets, 3 of them are correct. So we know, for example, can't be that, can't, it could be that. No? No. That's only got 2. Can't be that. Can't be that. 1, nope. 1, 2. Nope. We may actually be able to just get it from this. Secrets, we already did. Seeking. No. Leaving. No. No. That actually works. I think that's it. No. Okay. Maybe I'm forgetting how this works. Oh, never mind. Okay. There's a little trick here. It locks you out when you fail too much. But oop. You can just exit and go back in and start over. The other thing you can do, besides guessing the words, is look for brackets, which will remove duds. So narrow down your options. which that was actually a pretty good chunk right there. There we go. Got the whole gamut there from the safe, which I believe is like a shotgun and a bunch of other random goodies. We actually could have picked the lock, and I think we're better at lock picking than we are at hacking. But it's okay. We'll get to that minigame later. Take a look at our map here. Schoolhouse, Doc Mitchell's house. We're going completely the wrong way. That's great. I have a great sense of direction and well established. Start off, do the basic quest. Once we finish the quest, we're gonna head east, following the standard route, and go across and recruit Boone, who is going to be our good buddy. We're going to keep Boone with us for a little while because he is very useful. And he is going to escort us the rest of the way to our goal, which is the strip.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else?
Okay.
Can do.
Okay. So yeah, our goal with our huge boost that we've got is to take on the strip as soon as possible.
Pleasure doing business with you.
So we need to get another level here as soon as we can. By another level, I mean we need to get a level as soon as we can. Who else do we need to talk to for that quest? Oh, Easy Pete. I am actually guessing we don't have the stuff we need to talk to Easy Pete either.
Howdy.
Hmm. Well, let's take a walk. I'm getting close to level 2, I believe, so we're going to go ahead and head up. But yeah, like I was saying, our goal is going to be to hit the strip as soon as possible. There's actually a kind of... Basically, the casino games on the strip are actually based on your luck stat. So, we're going to head up, make a minimum investment, and rake in the cash. We're gonna break every casino we can, which is all of them. There's actually a little bit of a trick to it. Oh, okay, we're getting a little lag. We're gonna try this real quick. Next. Yes. I think we already did. Do the same thing here. Is that what we did? And we want the 9. Okay. Okay, so we actually did a little trick there. By rebuilding and taking skilled a second time, we actually got another boost to all of our skills. It adds up real quick as far as that goes. That'll actually get us enough that we should be able to talk to one of the guys and that we need to recruit still. And once we get that level, we should be able to talk to, or so we should be able to talk to Easy Pete now, and we should be able to talk to, which hopefully will get us a level, because I'm not seeing any immediate. There's a thing we can go shoot. There we go. Music says there should be more things to shoot. But there are not. There he is.
Howdy. Too dangerous. Uh-huh.
Okay, we've got the dynamite. Still not quite enough for a level. I'm trying to remember. I thought there was stuff up in the graveyard that you could fight. Head west a little bit here. Just to see if we can find something. Because if we get one more level, we've easily got enough to get the points we need. Should probably be like saving occasionally too. This is one of those where there are autosaves, but they're few and far between. We're just gonna kind of do a quick walkthrough here. Again, I'm just looking for something, get a little bit of experience, because I don't think I've got quite enough yet. I didn't do the tutorial, which I probably should have just gone and done, because it gives you a little bit more experience. And experience gain is real slow because of the skill trait. Be fine, but I don't see anything yet. There's something. I think I'm good at that. What other quests do I have that I might be able to just run and do quick? I don't think there are any. I don't want to use the magazines yet, just in case we need. Wow, that's a good sign. Yeah, I'm keeping my magazines. They would actually be enough to bump me up in both barter and speech. I may end up just doing it if I can't find something soon, because this has already been going on for long enough, and I want to get towards the end of the powder gangers. Basically, I want to finish Goodsprings. That's my goal for this particular video. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to worry about maxing out everything that I've got. We're going to grab Salesman Weekly and Meeting People. And then we're going to head back. I am a big fan of ranged weapons, especially in first-person shooters. I do tend to like sniping, so I am probably going to be sticking to that and the pistol as my primaries.
You looking to buy some supplies? You made your point. I can... And, I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on.
There's our level up. I think we're gonna want to get science up as well. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty good. We'll go ahead with that.
Hello.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. I was planning on sitting this one out. Let me have a... Well...
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for the powder. And
Okay. So we should have everyone recruited that we can. So we'll head back out. We're gonna make our way over to what did that just do? I think I just broke down bullets instead of building them. I thought I was building them. Okay, well, I hope I didn't break anything down for a gun I wanted. Okay, all 4 of my guns still have all their bullets, so we're good. I do have the shotgun hotkeyed as well, just in case I need a little bit of extra oomph. But I'm hoping we can save that for a rainy day. Shotguns are great against,
So what's going on? Did Sonny... Well, I guess that means we're...
time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I'll be set up near this.
So, yeah. Like I was saying, those can be good against, shotguns are good against critters that have a lot of armor. So we're gonna keep that as much as we can. We don't have a great VATS score for a lot of this yet. But if we can get a little closer, we should be able to do that. I haven't really used VATS yet. So the powder gangers really don't like us.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Okay.
Thanks again for all your help.
Let's play a hand at Caravan now that I actually understand what's going on. Okay, so what I want to do see, remove is A. Okay. I think we can go down to a 30 card deck. So the main thing we're gonna do is we want to get as close to 26 as we can per hand. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna add 9s and 10s. Jacks let us remove something from their deck. And then we've got kings and queens. Jokers do something weird. I don't remember exactly what. So now we're going to need to add 2 more cards in. Which I'm thinking... Let's just go ahead and add 8s in also. Okay. So, with the hand we've got, we're going to start off with 8. Oh, that's right, we can't match. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Should have started with the 10s. Sure. Okay, so we should be able to do a 6 over here. Play the king here. Jack there will knock out that whole, or we'll knock that out. Thought we could do that because of the suit. Apparently I'm wrong. There we go. Grab the rest of these powder gangers real quick. Go ahead and check out what we've got here. I thought I just... Okay, there we go. I say, I thought I just picked up a bunch of stuff. Okay. Now we've got our cowboy hat. I feel content.
I'm glad that business is over.
The rest. And we're not going to be using baseball cap. Okay. Okay. And accept.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Wrap up with stop in the general store again.
That was a hell of a...
We're gonna get rid of some of this dynamite. Ammo. Let's see. 22 LR and 9mm are the main two I want right now. We'll grab that. We've got Magnum 357. We don't have any good ammo for. And the varmint rifle uses that. Actually, let's go ahead and toss in a stealth boy, some mentats. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of our energy cells because I'm not planning on using that. I am gonna keep the baseball bat just for, you know what? I don't need 2 baseball bats. I know you can repair with them. We'll go ahead and accept that.
Another satisfied customer.
Barely. I've been more satisfied. Okay. So, I believe that should wrap up.
Hey there. That'll teach the powder gangs to have...
Okay, yeah, I think we're good. So, we'll go ahead and I don't think I've got, let's see. Yeah, I believe that should be it for Goodsprings. And check out our map here. We've got the Canyon Wreckage and Prim. Those are our next 2 goals. Eventually, we're going to want to get to, I believe, the next area is either right here or right here is going to be where we get Boone, who is going to be our good friend. And once we get Boone, our goal is going to be to head pretty much straight north on this road and head into this strip proper here. Once we do that, we're gonna go through the casinos one by one. We're going to get lots and lots of money, get some special, basically go spend all of our caps on surgery to get all of our stats up, and from there we'll probably get a bunch of cool guns. So we're gonna rest, and we will end with it being night, apparently. So, I have been Rafe Gell. This is Fallout New Vegas. Hopefully as we go on we'll have a little bit more to talk about, but hopefully you enjoyed the first video, like the direction it's going. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments. Give me a like and subscribe if you're enjoying, and feel free to check out the other content on my channel. Thanks, and have a